Greetings. Since all of this began with needing to stay home, it's like Voldemort. It's the thing that shall not be named. The more I want to sew my own things and recycle clothing I have or clothing I can find at a thrift store, the Captain planted it up. I mean, I want to have clothing. I don't want to run around naked. I guess it's because I have National Geographic now. I need something to live for. I really think that the bulk of us can make an effort to reuse what we have or reuse what's already out there. I've tried in the past to make my own shoes, but it's really, really difficult. The other thing I've been telling myself that I couldn't make on my own was bras and underwear. You could never do that. So what was my solution? Not wear one. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a bra. And I'm going to make it out of my partner's used underwear. I know. I'm no seamstress. Let's put that on the table. The other convenient thing is right as this started, my sewing machine broke. I could do it. You know, these other people are making it up as they go. I can make stuff up as I go. So my boyfriend was getting rid of these because they just weren't very comfortable for him. So he gave them to me to use for whatever I wish. This is cotton modal spandex. So I think it'll make a nice, lightly supportive bra. So I'm gonna start by taking them apart. I really don't think that any of these seams will be usable. So I think I'm just going to try and remove as many seams as possible.
So let the game begin. But these are kind of smudgy.
I got a little pinprick hole. It's a good omen. It's a good omen. It has these like kind of surged seams. I'm flipping you off. It doesn't even look like it's two different parts of fabric. It looks like maybe they just added a bunch of stitching for reinforcement.
I clearly don't have much sewing knowledge.
But I do have fabric scissors. So there. And she's off. Perfect. I'm going to cut along all the seams. I think I'm going to preserve the leg bands for now because actually that has the potential to be a nice strap or something. I don't know. I don't have a plan. This would be cute though. Maybe I can do like red, white, and blue. Let's not get carried away.
Here I'm testing to see how the fabric will feel on my skin and gesturing dangerously with scissors.
There's possibilities here, right? The three fates in Hercules. Okay, this is an odd panel. This is the, I can't say that word. Perineum. Put my nose in it. This is the perineum panel. So we'll cut that out for the memories. And a crotch. You're welcome. Scrunchy.
Next I did the same thing to the red pair, taking off the elastic band and cutting along all the seams to separate the pieces. I needed to check the measurements of my mannequin and unfortunately expand her a little bit. And here I'm draping the pieces using an old bra as a guide.
My idea was maybe then on the opposite side, it's like patchwork. This is the two side pieces that wrap to the crotch, and this is the middle. These are the middle booty pieces that we cut out. Do I need a double thickness? So it's a new day. When last we left, I finished pinning kind of what I want to do with the back. So I'm going to kind of give a keyhole. Of course, we need to add straps, and I have a plan for that as well.
These are the leg holes from the underpants, and I'm going to use those and sort of stitch them up the middle to be like that. So that will be that. I'm going to use this white t-shirt that I have left over from making t-shirt yarn. I'm going to use this to make under the front of the bust and connect that. So it will really be a red, white, and blue, like I said from the beginning. I laid out my pieces and then started putting them together with a back stitch. Here you can see I did end up using that white t-shirt fabric for the lining of the cups. Next up, some gratuitous scissor ASMR. And back to work. I next turned out the pieces for my cups and I decided to kind of back stitch slash top stitch the darts in place. I realized very quickly, as you'll see in a moment, that I should not have done any of this. Alright, so I got the little bust pieces done and I'm rather pleased. I mean, I've never done this before, so my idea of a good job is relative, but I'm happy with my little tucks. I think it will lay right when this gets turned in for the straps to go in, but the problem I'm realizing now is that I forgot that I left this open with the thought that I would try to cover this with that. I do this every piece I do. It seems I have to undo half of, there's a conversation happening back there. So I just keep coming back to just reminding you all, I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, bit by bit, it probably would have been easier if I didn't do it bit by bit, and if I had stitched together, you know, a whole outer layer and then an inner layer, but I didn't do that. So this is what we have. So we're making it work. I'm also now wondering if I'm even going to use this middle piece, but that's neither here nor there at the moment. Hi, it's me. I saved up a few pennies and I went and got the sewing machine fixed. In the last video, I sort of alluded to the fact that I was concerned I had done everything totally wrong and I was going to have to take it all out and start over. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to try to use the machine and not break it. The man at the repair shop was very condescending. He was nice, but he said, okay, what did you do? And I don't even know. But when I couldn't even explain to him what I had done because I don't know the machine well enough, I don't know how to describe the parts, I think he could tell that yeah, it was my fault. So I'm going to be very careful. I've watched a lot of tutorials on the machine and how to start slow and without ambition. So I'm going to give it a go. We'll just see if I can wrap this baby up because I actually really do need a bra now. It's looking like we're not going to get out of here for a long time. And I also need to make some more masks. So it would be great to be able to do those on the machine. So here I go. Power on. It sounds like butter compared to what I was doing before. This is amazing. I'm not going to try and do anything ambitious with like corners and stuff. That I can do by hand. Obviously this is like amazing because they're like 1 millimeter apart and obviously invisible, but yeah, I feel good that I'm just gonna try and do like the basics and yeah, make it work. Making it work. It's my new 1984 theme song. So here she is, so, you know, where she is. I've got the pieces together. Basically, because I did everything wrong, once again, I'm aware, I had to sort of leave every corner open so that I could creatively flip everything inside and out as I was piecing it together. Here's all my handwork that I did previously, which I'm fine with. Who will see this? There's gapping, if you can see that gapping. So I think I'm going to remove that. I have it pretty snug in the front here, but since this is stretch material, I could go even more. So I think that in the back there's still rooms. I think I could remove that extender. A fitting. So issue here. Can you see that? I could try to hoist the straps up a little more to avoid some sagging. My dart is a little off center, but I'm okay with that. I think when I do 2 more snaps in the middle, it'll help. Or hooks rather. I have 2 and I'm gonna do 2 more. But I don't wanna lose my little cutout, so I think maybe okay, we're at a crossroads. I did the 4 hooks. I'm happy with that. It's could be better. Hi. Say hi. So the gapping is better. What I've done is I've rolled everything in about 1/2 inch. But the problem is I've already stitched this all together. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I think we might have to sacrifice the cutout. Okay, I'm doing it. I decided to hack into my own work to decrease that keyhole piece by about 1/2 inch around. And fingers crossed it works out. Oh my gosh. All right. Here it is. And now, everybody's favorite test. Trampoline test. In conclusion, would I have done everything the same? No, we already learned that. I definitely learned it would be a lot easier to do the lining on the outer layer separately and then put them together. I definitely learned a pattern would help it tremendously. Good. I'm glad that the long line hasn't started to ride up. There is some gapping in the back, but it's much better than I anticipated. And it feels good. I can move in this. I mean, I feel good. I was able to make a functional garment. I mean, I just jumped on the trampoline in it. The dogs seem pleased. So this is it. I really strongly encourage you to try your best. Not every item in your wardrobe you're going to be able to thrift or, you know, mock up yourself. I get that. We're all stuck at home anyway. Let's all reduce first, reuse second, and recycle third. And remember, no outfit is complete right now without a mask. Stay safe, stay sane, and make something. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. Recycle. Actually, my sisters and I, when camcorders were big back in the last millennia, we got our hands on a camcorder, and we created a little spoofaroo called the Butt Munch Bandits. We did this, and we ran around our yard chasing each other. Kind of lost it here. That's when I became a star.